This is a GeoSolans Productions video. Please like and subscribe for more content of dubious quality. Chairs are amazing. I'm in fact in a chair right now, but many people take chairs for granted and don't exactly know where they came from. Well, chairs were invented by the Egyptians back in 2600 BCE. These were the first four-legged chairs that we could ever find and were believed to be made for pharaohs, rich, and powerful people, as they were found in the tombs of those very people. Early chairs would have animals carved into their legs and would for some reason be hollow, despite the fact that that would make them unstable and break easier. Chairs would get a lot more interesting and a lot less hollow during the years of the Romans. These chairs had legs that intersected in an X pattern and would become a lot more affordable, so you could have them if you were, say, less rich than the 1%. These had most basic chair-like things, except were a lot more comfortable as they would have cushions that were hand-stitched, because Roman times. Medieval chairs would mostly stay the same, but thrones would become a big part of how royal families worked, and would become a lot bigger and fancier and would represent a seat of power. This was also the time in which the term chair was invented, coming out of an old French word combining with a Middle English word. Chairs would then go on to be mass-produced in the 16th century. This meant that they stopped being particularly handcrafted and started looking a lot more similar. They were still made by hand, but were unoriginal because machinery did not exist yet. Chairs would get a lot better in the 19th century as a lot of innovations would come with them, as the office chair, which was invented around this time. This chair was actually invented by Charles Darwin, which is rather neat because he also invented evolution, which means that the office chair and evolution are cousins. The office chair would only gain popularity because of Otto von Bismarck, the man who crushed Germany together. For some reason, he particularly liked this chairs. And also, one of my favorite chairs was invented in the 19th century, the electric chair. It was invented for obvious reasons. I think that this invention would kind of make the chair community a bit dead. Okay, I'm gonna move on now. Chairs would become a lot safer, at least in cars, as the 20th century progressed, as the three-point seatbelt was invented in Sweden by the Volvo company. But they didn't patent it, and they were quoted as saying, "We want everybody in the world to be safe." Today, chairs are a very intricate part of life. I am sitting in a chair. You are probably sitting in a chair. Chairs are everywhere. Okay, thank you very much for watching. This is a stupid video. I mean, I thought that chairs would be more interesting, but apparently not. Subscribe for dubious quality content. I hope to see you next time. And yeah, likes.